y'all. It's Elaine here, and we are on our camping trip. We are celebrating our 50th wedding anniversary. Now, before anybody asked, this is the first time I think y'all have ever seen me without makeup, and I have this little birthmark right there. And so before anyone asks what happened to my eye or if Mr. Ron punched me, no, he didn't. That's just a birthmark. He stuck his fist out here. You probably saw that. Let him say hello to you.
Hello, everybody. We're just traveling along here, pulling this trailer along Interstate 40. It's the Highway 40 blues.
Yep. Yeah, you can probably see the camper behind me and the truck window, but we just came from the certified scales, and we just wanted to make sure that our weights and everything were good and that we're traveling safely, and we are, so that's a good thing. Considering we had a lot of trouble starting out today, so but we finally got it going. Everything's good, so we are going to get to the campground, and I'll talk to you then. Well, as you can see, we made it to our campsite, and Jada is making herself at home. She's enjoying sniffing everything. And right through those trees, I don't know if you can see that, but right through those trees you can see a little tiny glimmer of the water from the lake. I know you didn't hear me. Okay, and here he is. Here's Mr. Ron getting set up with our water. He has our electricity hooked up, so we'll be doing good here. And I think for dinner tonight it's just going to be quick. It's just going to be hot dogs. And we're just going to kind of rest for the evening, and I will be back with you maybe tomorrow, and I'll show you around a little bit more. Hey everybody, well, we are enjoying the campground. We're out here celebrating our 50th wedding anniversary, and I thought it would be fun to tell y'all the story about how Mr. Ron and I met all these years ago.
All right.
You want to say something to him?
I don't know what you want me to do.
I don't want you to do it, whatever you want to do.
I don't know. Can you tell how you met her?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I met her when she came in. I came home from work one day, and she was sitting in my living room. I had skipped school. My sister had gave her the key to the house, and she came in there, and her sister-in-law was sitting there, and I was mesmerized. So here I am, 50 years later, still got her. She's still wonderful.
Well, we are camping, like I say, and we're both a mess right now, so you have to overlook our appearance. I have no makeup, and he needs a haircut, but...
She wouldn't even let me get a haircut. She wouldn't let me get my makeup on so it could go on camera. So.
Well, the way that started was my brother and his wife used to live directly up the street from where we lived, and I always used to stop there on the way to school. I would walk to school, and I always stopped there to visit with my sister-in-law for a few minutes on the way to school. Well, she had somehow wound up with my brother's car. I don't remember if my dad took him to work that day or what, but because they both worked in the same place. But we ended up going to where he lived. It was a little town called Brighton in Michigan. And there's a little noise back behind me here. There's a new camper coming in. Sorry about that. But anyway, she asked me if I wanted to go to Brighton with her that day. And of course, me being a teenage girl, and it also was the end of the school year, I said, sure. Sure I did. So we went and went around. She showed me some of the places that she used to hang out when she lived there. And we went to Brighton High School, and that's where his sister was in class. And she gave us the key to her house, to their house, and she asked us to wait there for her until she got home. Well, so we did. We went in, and we were sitting there, and then he walked in. Now, I'm going to tell a little bit about this. We got a little campfire smoke here. Sorry about that. I was only 13 years old.
Smoke's always beauty, you know.
And he was 20. And hang on, I'm going to move this camera.
And have the smoke grab you out.
Sorry about that. We had to move away from that smoke a little bit. But what I started to say was, I was only 13 years old. And he was 20. I looked like I was about 17. So I lied to him about my age and told him I was 17. But the thing is I didn't know that he knew my brother, who was also 17. So,
They weren't twins.
yeah, and we obviously were not twins. So, but anyway, we started dating. My mother found out. I had kept him hid from my mother for a while. And my mother found out I was dating him. And she said that as long as I stayed in school and kept my grades up and didn't cut classes anymore, that I could date him. So that's how it went. And we started dating, and 3 years later, when I turned, very shortly after I turned 16, my mother signed the papers and let us get married. And but I still managed to graduate high school on time, and I got college in too, so managed to get a degree in as well. So we did good that way. And so here it is, 50 years later, and that is our story. And I hope you enjoyed it. Do you have anything you want to add?
No, that's okay. Let's fix these steaks and eat them.
Yeah, we have
Hey,
some potatoes.
thanks, folks.
We have
Have a
some
good day.
potatoes baking in the campfire over here, and I'm getting ready to put some steak on in a minute. Now, I did do a video on how I do my steaks, how I season them and everything. So you can check that video out if you want to. Okay, well, y'all have a great night, and thanks for watching.